Hi, Hari, Murli, Srinidhi. Nidhi, yesterday
Hi,
what happened? Why didn't you join? In the beginning, you were there in class, right? Exams. Okay, okay. Okay, let's just wait for a few minutes and let's wait for another 5 minutes. Okay, so as decided, hopefully you guys are able to see the screen. Yesterday we decided that we'll revise trigonometry. Okay.
okay, sir.
Okay, so hopefully you guys are able to see the screen. All right. So in trigonometry, we started with, let me write down. Okay, so we started with measuring angles, and we saw that there are three methods to measure angle, but as of now we'll be studying only one method. Okay, and this is also called plane trigonometry, because whatever angles we are measuring or all are on same plane. Okay, so these are the methods of to measure plane angles. Like we measure angles. Trigonometry is basically the relation between sides and angles. Okay, so angles we measure using two methods. One is your radian and another is your degree. See, I know you guys are a little bit more comfortable in degrees, but it would be great that if we can try the same with radians. Okay, so what we have seen, we'll just cover it. So 0 degree is 0 radian. Okay, for radian, I will write power C. Okay, in next C I will write. And we have seen like what angles we have seen, 50, 45, right? 30 also, sorry. So 30 degree is how much? Pi by 6 radian. 45 degree is your pi by 4 radian. Now 60 degree is pi by 3 radian. 90 degree is your pi by 2 radian. So basically what we know that 2 pi radian is 360 degree. Okay. And using this, we can convert all angles into degrees or from degrees to radian and from radians to degrees. Okay, how do we measure angle? So we must have an initial line. Okay, sorry, initial line to terminal line. Okay, so terminal line can be anywhere. So either this or this or this, anyone can be terminal line, and we'll start measuring in counterclockwise direction. So in counterclockwise direction, it is always positive. When you start to measure from in the clockwise direction, it is always negative. I'm sorry. All right. So these are the methods that we have seen. Also, we have excuse me, just give me a minute. So we can understand it using circle. Okay, let's draw a circle. All right. Okay. So let's say this O is the center of the circle. O is the center of the circle. Now let's draw a concentric circle. Let's say before we go ahead, let's measure this. So let's say this is the initial line and this one is your final line or the terminal line. Okay. So we start measuring angle from this point or this line and we'll go till here. And as we all know, this is 90 degree. 90 degree means pi by 2 radian. That means the measure is from here to here. Let's say this is arc length L. Okay. And we have also seen theta is equal to L by R. Okay, we know this. And we have proved also while doing trigonometry. If you guys have any doubt, you can please tell me. Okay, so theta is equal to L by R. So here theta is pi by 2. And this theta is always measured in radian. Okay, this is in radian. And if suppose you are asked to find the answer in degrees. Okay, so first you whatever answer you'll get from L, and this is of course R from here to here, the radius. Okay, this length is R. All right. So whatever the value of theta that you are getting, this is theta. So in this case, theta is equal to pi by 2. Let's rewrite it. So this is theta. Okay. And in this case, theta is equal to pi by 2. So what will happen here? Suppose you know the value of R. Let's say R is equal to 1 unit. Okay, something 1 unit. So it's called unit circle. Okay, unit circle. It can be 1 meter, 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter, whatever it is. So L, how you will find L is equal to theta into R, and theta in this case is pi by 2, R is 1. So L is pi by 2 unit. Okay, that means this is pi by 2 unit. And this is not angle, this is the length. Okay. Now suppose let's draw a concentric circle here. Okay, let's say let's draw a smaller one. Now you see here that again O is the center of this circle because it's a concentric circle, right? But this length, arc length is pi by 2. What will be this arc length? Let's say this is L1, this is L2. Will it be pi by 2 or not?
Sir, I think it will be less than pi by 2, sir.
It will be less because the radius is less there, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the radius R2. Okay. See, angle is same, right? Theta is pi by 2 only. So this is case 1. So L1, R1, L1. Okay, R1 here is given 1 unit. Now R2, let's say R2 is lesser than R, that means R2 is lesser than 1 unit. Okay, so if R2 is lesser than 1 unit, so let's write L1 is equal to theta into R2, sorry, R2, L2, no, L2, my mistake. L2 will be theta into R2. Now theta we know is pi by 2. R2 is lesser than 1 by 2. Whatever value it is, let's say R2. So R2, let's write here. Okay, it is lesser than, and R2 we know is lesser than R1. So now we can write this as pi by 2. R2, let's write like this, less than R1. Okay, let's write that. So L2 will be lesser than pi by 2 into R1. Okay, which is equal to, so we can again write this as L2 is lesser than L1. Understood? Is anybody having doubt here?
No, sir.
Oh, sir.
Okay, so hopefully this measurement of angle is clear to you all. Now, how do you convert radian to degrees? Okay, so as we have seen the proof. Before that, you guys keep making one mistake. Let's do that. Okay, that is relation between radian and real number. Okay, so in your NCRT book as well, in your NCRT book also, it is given in page number 52. You have made this mistake in both of your papers. So let's understand this. Okay, now again, let's say it's a unit circle. Okay, it's a unit circle. Let me draw the axis. So this is X, this is Y. Okay. What we can do is we can shift the axis to this point here. Okay. That means, can we draw this? Is it possible or not? We can just shift the axis, or you can write, let's say this is 0 and this is O, or this is O dash. So suppose the origin was supposed to be here, and so this will be, and let's say this is a unit circle. So R will be equal to 1. This is 1, 0. Is it okay? This point.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? 1, 0, right? What will be this point? Let's say this will be negative. So 0, sorry, 1 minus 1, this coordinate. Is this correct? And here it will be plus 1, 1. Right?
Yes, sir.
Anybody is having doubt here? Please tell me.
No, sir.
Anyone? Okay. See, when you start measuring this arc from this point, so from here to here, this length, just see this length. Okay, when you start measuring the arc, this, right, what you will get? You have some angle theta. Okay, and at this point, what is this point? It can be any point, right? If you make a triangle like this, so this will be cos theta, sine theta. Is this clear? Why this will be cos theta and sin theta? Why this will be cos theta and sin theta, this point? See, any point, let's say here also, it is cos theta, sin theta. Why? Can anyone answer this?
Sir,
Any-
it's cos
Yeah.
theta because cos is base by hypotenuse and base is x-axis. So you first take x coordinate.
Yeah, in complex number yesterday also we saw, right? This
Yes.
will be what? X. If this is x and this is y, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this coordinate will be x comma y,
Yes, sir.
right? Now try to find x and y in terms of cos and sine, because we already have this angle theta, right? Just do that. Do that and tell me if you guys have any doubt. Any doubt? See, if you'll try, then only you will understand whether you have doubt or not. Okay. Okay. Anyway, see now this axis we see here, right? This is what? Real axis? Is it or not? This is a real axis? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So suppose, let's say this axis is your some thread or something, and this is your disc, some disc, or maybe the wheel of your bicycle. What you can do, you can rope it, right? Like that, isn't it? Can we do that? That means you are pointing all the real numbers on the circle. If you rope this, suppose this point is 1. If you rope this green line here, so from here to here, if you start, so 1 will be somewhere here, this length. So from here to here, let's say it is 1 meter. So if you rope it here, so 1 meter will be somewhere here, right?
Yes, sir.
Any, if there is any confusion, please tell me. It's just like you have the rim of your bicycle and there is tire on that bicycle. If you stretch that tire, it will be a straight line, right?
Yes, sir.
Anybody is having doubt? So that's why you can represent this real numbers in the form of radians, because whatever angle we are measuring, those are in radians, right? So that's the proof that you can say is a real number. That's the relation between real number and your radian measurement of angles. So radian, whenever you are measuring the angles in radians, that is your real numbers. I've also given you that same example using cosine and sine graphs, right? Like I've shown you. Let me show you again. Okay. I hope you guys can see the screen, right? So let me open up tab. This one. Okay, let's plot sine function. Why it's not? Sin x. All right, let's plot sine x. So this is y is equal to sine x. Now you see here, this is 0. This point is 0, right? And if you move in x-axis, this point is 2, right? Can you see this? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, as you move along this graph, you see how the coordinates are changing, right? If you move along this graph, this is pi by 2, right? This point is pi by 2, 1. So first we write x, that means here it is somewhere pi by 2. Okay. Now let me change. Just give me a moment and let's write down, let's label it. X-axis will write a step size of pi. Okay, I have to write pi. Okay. Okay, so it is a little harder in tablet, but I suppose. Okay. Now you see this, how it changed. See this this point was how much? If this is pi, that means this is 3.14, right? Can you see this? This pi, this is 3.1415, whatever pi's value is. This is one, we can always change that in radian measurement, but it's not needed. So whenever there is pi by 2, see this point, if this point, let's say this point is pi by 2, right? So pi by 2 is 1.58 and 1. Can you see this? Yes or no? See here,
Yes, sir.
we are reaching pi, so it is 1.4, right? So let's, it should be 0 somewhere. I am not that precise. So see, as you keep zooming it, okay, it is around 0, right? So 3.1415. So it will be around like that. That means pi measurement is nothing but your real numbers. Got it? So I'm just giving you those as example. Those proofs you cannot show, and you don't need the proof. You just need to understand that, okay, pi measurement is your real numbers. Okay. Now the relation between degrees and radians. So degrees and radians, how they are related? 2 pi radian is equal to 360 degrees, right? Using this, convert. This is your first problem. Do it. Okay. Convert 6 radian into degrees. Do it. See, I'm feeling cold. Feeling cold? Yeah, I'm not feeling good. It's fine. I'll just send the class in 10 minutes. It's fine. Okay, are you guys done?
Sir, 1080 by pi.
1080
by pi.
1080 by pi. Yeah, I think it's correct. How you will do it? Anyone else? Naveen, you got the answer? Naveen, you were having a lot of problems in trigonometry, right? See, those who are having problem, today I'm doing this trigonometry again. It's a revision, so we'll go a little faster. Ashwin and Naveen, Sham. See, we have finished complex number. Yesterday we did complex number assignment, and yeah, and as well as what else is binomial theorem also we have finished. A lot of you were not present in class, but still, if you guys have doubt, you can ask me. Okay, and from next class we'll start permutation and combination. Yesterday, as we discussed, we are doing trigonometry today. If you have doubts in trigonometry, well, please just let me know today itself. So how you will do it? It's simple. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree, right? That means 1 radian will be equal to how much? 1 radian is equal to 180 upon pi. Just these many degrees. Okay, so 6 radian will be equal to, just multiply it by 6, right? That's it. Okay, so first problem, next you do. Okay, hopefully everyone is having a book. You all have got your book, right? Please do question number 6 of exercise 3.1. I think this was already question number 5, because 6 was already there in the test, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please do question number 5. Okay. Done? Nidhi? Ashwin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got the answer.
Yes, sir.
Must have, right? Do you have any doubt in trigonometry?
No, sir.
Trigonometry, you are okay with trigonometry? See,
Yes,
principal
sir.
value, general solution, those, how many of you are having doubt in that?
Sir, I have doubts.
Okay, we'll go one by one. Ashwin, Naveen, Sham, you were not present while we were doing trigonometry, so you can ask the doubt if you have.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So got this one, 3.1, exercise 3.1, question number 5. So it says in a circle of diameter 40 centimeter, the length of chord, sorry, the length of chord is 20 centimeter, right? So find the length of minor arc of the chord. It's easy. So first draw a circle. Okay. Now, so the diameter is given, right? That means the radius is 20 centimeter. Okay, the length of the chord is chord. Okay, so how do you draw a chord? You can draw it like that, right? Is it fine? So this is also 20. No, it is chord is 20 centimeter. Okay. Let's draw proper chord. Sorry. So, say this is a chord. His length is 20 centimeter. Let's say AB. This is the chord. Okay, so you need to find the length of this minor arc. Okay, this arc length you need to find. That's what it is. There are two arc lengths, right? One is your major, like ACB is your major arc, and ADC you need to find ADB, right? The minor arc. So what you do, you just join these lines here. This is your R, this is again R, right? Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
arc
Yes,
length,
sir.
yeah, how you'll find it, Murli?
Sir, inside the triangle it will be 60 degrees on all angles, sir.
Why it will be 60 degree?
Sir, because radius is 20 centimeter in all the sides, sir. Both
Yeah.
sides is 20 and below.
Yeah. Yeah, the chord length is also 20 centimeter.
Yes.
That means it is an equilateral triangle.
Equal.
So all the angles will be 60 degree, right?
Yes.
And we actually need only this angle, right? 60 degrees is how much in radians? See, because you need to find arc length. So theta is equal to L upon R, right? You need to find this L. L is equal to theta into R. You cannot substitute 60 degree here, because this is not a real number.
Yes.
And when you are finding arc length, you are measuring in real numbers. Okay, so L will be equal to pi by 3, that is 60 degree, into R is how much? 20 centimeter. That's it. That is your answer. So this centimeter. Okay, all right, let's move ahead. Okay, I suppose here a lot of you are having doubt.